Welcome to this edition of Big Green Eggs and Sam. Today I'm going to be making some pulled pork using a couple pork picnic shoulders, and I'm going to prep them a couple different ways just to show you some different options. One I'm going to inject and then rub, and the other I'm just going to rub with two different binding agents. One's going to be with mayonnaise and one is going to be with a mustard based barbecue sauce. We've got two different pork picnic shoulders here, ready to go to make some pulled pork. Trimmed them up a little bit, left a little fat on there to render down. This one's kind of lean, so I left some on top. Got some of the skin on the bottom. This one I'm going to inject using Voodoo Chef Fat Boy, lovingly named for the creator himself. This is his take on a Carolina vinegar sauce. Really good as a marinade. I'm going to use it as an injection. I don't always inject. This is normally a more of a rub, as you can see. Some people swear by the injection, gives a little bit of flavor throughout the meat. Now that we've injected it with the Fat Boy, now we're going to use the Voodoo Chef Southern Gold. This is his mustard-based barbecue sauce, and this is what I'm going to use as a binder instead of using regular mustard. Might as well add a little extra flavor in there. Now on the second one, we're going to use just plain old mayonnaise. Use mayonnaise instead of mustard. I tried it once before. It's oil based, so you get a little bit more bark building, I think, because of that. It came out really good last time I did it, so I'm going to do it again. Works really good as a binding agent because it's thick. Helps everything stick on. Now we're going to rub them using Voodoo Chef Magic. This rub is great with all proteins, does well on vegetables as well. Now I got my Flame Boss dialed in, so the egg is ready to go at 225. We're going to go ahead and put the meat on. I like to put it fat side down, so it's not too much fat trying to render in because there's just so much in pork shoulder. So this is about where you want to add your chips or chunks. I've got a little fire going. It's ready and up at temperature, going low and slow. Meat only accepts the smoke in the beginning, so I'm going to put some of these Jack Daniel's Whiskey Barrel smoking chips, and instead of spreading it all over, I just put them right in the middle. And the reason for that is that I don't care if it burns smoke the end of the cook. I want it all in the beginning so that it actually gets into the meat. Don't want to smother your fire though. So now I got some chips going. So I got my Flame Boss 500, gives me a food probe for each butt. This way I can make sure that they're cooking to the right temperature and one's not cooking faster than the other if I need to wrap one earlier. So I'm going to shut this down and let the Flame Boss bring this thing up to temperature. It's barely cracked at the top.